Oh my goodness. We are here. I'm here at the moment, waiting for my co-host to come on. But in the meantime, welcome to Bold and Beautiful Mini Spotlight here on JLJ Media. I'm James Knight Jr. and I'm here. I'll do all the church announcements and everything, and then I'm sure Amanda will pop in. But I need to start, so we're going to start. Oh my goodness. Welcome. It's Happy Left-Handers Day. Happy Left-Handers Day. Happy Left-Handers Day. Happy Left-Handers Day. Okay, so you say, okay, 1 second. They're asking me a question. Do I have the right people? Sorry, 1 second. Oh, there you go. It's perfect. Perfect. Okay, and 1 second. We'll get this all set up. We're talking about the bold and the beautiful from last week, and actually kind of week before too. We're talking about both. And we'll see if anybody comes in. There you going. We get all set up. All right, let's see. Some people are watching already. Some people are watching. Hi, Grace Thompson. How are you? Good morning. Oh, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you're following our pages, Born Beautiful Universe on Facebook. We're almost at 5,000 people, I think, on that one. And then also we're on Instagram at Born Beautiful Universe. Check those both out. And so let's see what's going on here. 1 second. I have to send something to some people. And yes, and Amanda. Okay, bold. I have to resend the link to my co-hosts. As you guys are coming in, please hit the like button, subscribe, like everything. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Okay, now we're back here. Hi, everybody. Hello, Rodelli. Hello, Meek. Hello, Kenneth. Okay, so first of all, yesterday was Happy Middle Child Day. I am a middle child, so day for me. It was also Happy Vinyl Day. So I bought some vinyl, which I'll be sharing with you on that too. And then today is National Left-Handers Day for all us left-handed people. I have some left-handed scissors. I literally do have some left-handed scissors. So happy left-handed people. So all you guys are left-handed. Very good. This past weekend, it was the Y&R and Bone Beautiful events. Amanda actually went to them, so when she comes on, we'll ask Amanda how they went. And there's TAMI Govea, folks. He's here with us today. Hello.
Hey.
We'll still do the church announcements. Also, WGA, it's over 100 days. 100 days on strike. That's not good. And then SAG-AFTRA, we're on to their third week. And now LA City employees, a bunch of them are on strike too. So people are tired of being mistreated. I see some middle children. Yay, fellow middle children. Yesterday was Middle Child Day, and I was like, Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. I was like, oh my God, I'm a true middle child. Trust me. I wanted attention. I was loud. And I think it's why I'm where I'm at today, folks. I think it's why. So Joy, you're a middle child. Larry, you're a middle child. Yes, middle children, unite. We get ignored. The older child gets all the stuff, the younger child, the baby, and we are ignored. That's what happens. Crazy. TAMI, it's crazy. You get ignored. There's Amanda Russ. She'll tell you about what she saw. I'm still doing church announcements. It was Middle Child Day yesterday. So you're not a middle child. Are you a middle child or a younger child?
I'm the baby.
Baby, and TAMI,
I'm the only.
She's the only.
So the only.
Oh, George Blackman. Why you're Black man? Black Mod. Black man. Oh, so you are a Black man also. George Blackman. Can you DM me your address, please? Can you please DM me your address? Thank you very much. I will resend it to you, Miss Govea. Yes, I'll resend it to you. I'm getting texts and emails all at the same time. But yes, I will send it to you. Yeah, I wonder what's happening. It's not getting through. That's really weird. Okay. But yes, Middle Child Day, vinyl day yesterday. I'm gonna do some vinyl unboxing later. And today is left-handed day. Like I said, I showed my left-handed scissors. My left-handed scissors. I use them every day.
That's cool.
I love them thanks to my daughter getting them for me. My daughter Tammy got them for me. Yes, I like, thank you. Kenneth Clark's the baby as well. That makes a lot of sense, Kenneth Clark. Just I love you. Just kidding. But also, so there's no Y&R today because I get a chance to catch up. I'm still trying to watch it. It's good. So I want to make sure I watch it and see everything that's happening. So I haven't got there. And then GH, it's happening after this. Me and Frank Moran, as we start entering our 8 years together. So we'll be talking about that also. There's a lot going on GH. I actually like Eat Your Hustle these days. It's kind of weird. It's a weird feeling. I'm kind of liking it. So I'm very excited about that. Dishing Day is not on today, so don't look for it. But still, go over and check out their channel, like it. That's my chocolate twin, who's in Vegas right now. So go on Chocolate Twin, go over there and still like the channel, watch their episodes, and see what's going on over there at the Edition Days. And then lastly, something else I said lastly. Oh, When Calls the Heart. Yeah, that's on tonight, of course. I'll do my live show tomorrow at 5 p.m. 6 Standard Time for season 10, episode 4 or 3, whatever it is. All the Hardys, please join me live as I do that. Is that all the church announcements? I think that's it. And welcome to the show. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Amanda Amanda, Tammy, and I, as you guys saw, we actually got together I want some more Thai food. It was so good.
It was.
It was so good. It's so cozy. That place is so cozy. I just love that place. But not Tammy. There's Tammy. Amanda was actually at the events. So I just want to give like a quick little synopsis of kind of how it went for you, because you came out here and you got to do the events. Went on.
Yeah, so the bold event was really fun, and it was a lot of people. I was surprised because I didn't know, since it just came back recently. But they had the food first. So like right when you got in there, it was time to sit down and eat. So that was good. And then Dollar Bill, Don, he gave out, I should have brought him in here. He gave out dollar bills, like $12 bills and stuffed animals with dollar bills on them.
It's so
he brought
cute.
a bunch of them and stared throwing them.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I had no idea. That's so awesome.
That's very cute.
I would have tackled him for one.
I would tackle him for not just yes. That's so cute. Oh, you don't have to sit right next to you to show people on screen. They want to see it.
I know. I'll show y'all next time. I don't have it right now.
So I'll show you next time. Yeah, I meant to say hi, not ho. Sorry, buddy.
Hello.
Oh, everybody. Sorry. They're laughing at me. Sorry. Go ahead. They're jealous. Go ahead. They're jealous of me.
Well, in my defense, I'm really sick. And I didn't want to cancel. But don't worry, it's not COVID. Candace is sick too. It's not COVID. It's just like a regular flu.
Well, there's a term for it. Tammy, there's a term for it. When you go to conventions and it's like, shit, it's a name for like con flu or it's like something that happens when you're around a lot of people and you're meeting and greeting. There's oh my God, I feel like, Tammy, you've been to probably as many things as I have. There's a term for it.
I don't remember what it is, but I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember what it is. And thankfully, I've never experienced. Have you experienced getting sick before? No.
Yeah, I have.
Knock on wood.
A couple times. Not all the time, a couple times.
Yeah. But this is last week. Have you been sick all week, like since you've been home? And
Yeah. I got home. I was sick. I started feeling bad Tuesday. And I got home Wednesday night, and I've been sick the whole time.
Poor thing.
No, my God, it's killing me.
You look fabulous, though, so that's all that matters.
Thank you.
Right. I just want to tell people at home, if you guys know the words, there's a term for it that's been coined over the last few years. Like when you do a lot of cons or conventions or conferences, you get run down from it takes a lot of work to all that stuff. I can't get the words out. The word says socialize. That's what I'm thinking about. The socialize.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's a lot of work. Tammy's like, what's James talking about? Like, you were following along. You're like, James saying something. I mean, so
What's it called? And
As a
you're,
wo-
with what we do, we're in close contact with people. I mean, we're right up there and blah, blah, blah. There's not a lot of space. So yeah, people are
yeah,
coming at you and
and the
But
weather changes and everything. 'Cause you have the weather too out here. It's hot.
so after you eat, then everyone gets in lines and you get to go see the actors, right? You get to go talk to them and take photos and everything, whatever.
And she's
So
been posting them.
there was all these long lines, and I noticed there's a line on the side no one's even in. So I was like, I'm gonna get in that line. So I got in that line. So I got right in, like really fast. And I went straight to Scott Clifton's line first. You know that.
Of course.
Because I was like, I bet you his line's gonna get really long, and I don't want to have to wait forever. So then I got in his line, and I was like one of the first that got to see him. So I got that, and I gave him his mug, and he was all excited. And then he was super nice, of course. He remembered, oh, mug girl. And then whose line do you guys think I went to next? The very next one.
Lauren St. Victor.
Yes, of course.
Lauren St. Victor.
And then he was super sweet. Like he remembered me. He was super sweet. He's such a nice guy.
He watches our show. Say hello, Amanda. Lauren St. Victor. He watches our show. So say hello to Amanda. And all things you say about him on this show, we talk about him all the time.
I know.
Oh,
yeah, I was embarrassed because he looked at me and said, oh yeah, I watch your show. And I was like, oh,
I would love, we've got to find someone, an editor person, to just put together all the most fabulous things we've said about him into like a montage video.
I know, really? That would be hilarious.
Priceless.
It would.
Someone want to do it? Okay. Somebody do it. Just go and do it for
anyone out there know how to do that?
If you want to do it for me, I'll give you a gift. I'll give you a prize.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
It's a lot
Oh
of
my God, it's gonna be me though, mostly.
Probably.
It'll be me saying all this stuff. Oh, his arms, he's so hot, and then Tammy in the middle. Wait, I'm counting the abs.
Mommy said, try some old school remedies like whiskey or brandy. And I was like,
That's
I'm a co-signer on that one. I'm a co-signer on that one. You'll feel a little tipsy, but you'll feel much better.
There you go.
Yeah, so funny. Or a Dawn tribute.
Remedies.
Or a Dawn tribute. I know. Ooh, because that one, I mean, that's the one I was talking about. I talk about Dawn a lot. But yeah, some of them actually, so folks at home, some of the stars actually watch our shows. They tell me. Bonnie Burrows watches our GH show, and she knows Frank hates Gladys, but she loves it. And she bought one of my t-shirts. She bought one. I literally bought. I was going to get her for something. I want to buy it, and she actually wore it. Yeah, some of the stars, Kathleen Gotti watched our show. Some people actually watch our shows. So whatever I say, it can be repeated. I don't care. I'm ashamed. Whatever I say. Like I say it on there. But they love it. It's all we're talking positive about them, so they love it. Of course, they love it. Of course they love it. So yeah, so it's good. So, but you had a good time. I know you're not feeling, but you had a good time overall.
Yes, I had so much fun because I went to the comedy show, and Annika was there, and she remembered me, and she was so adorable. She was like, oh my God, you look so different. She was like, I only remember you from Zoom. She's like, and you look so adorable in person. And I was like, oh, that was so sweet.
They're all very nice people.
Yeah. And they actually stayed until they got everyone through. And the comedy show was fun. And oh, I got to talk to Kimberlyn there. And we took photos.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So we walked up and she just started choking Candace. And I was like, wait. I was like trying to get my phone.
You've been posting photos on your pages, right? You're posting photos on your pages, right?
Yeah. I'm going to post more. I just been sick, so I haven't been on there.
So she's gonna post more. A person who did a lot of posting that you should check out is TMZ DD. She posted. She's the only one I know of who's been posting video and audio from the event,
Nice.
from all the 3 shows. The 2 shows, like 2 shows. She also did GH one the week before that. But like she literally is like, I mean, she's got video messages from them and everything. So really check this out. She's out there. I give her a shout out because she's like, it's hard because you can do these events. You have to come home. You're like, you know, all this footage. And you're trying to like decide. It's a lot of work, folks. Like we do the Emmys, and I come home and I do all the Emmy stuff. It's not easy. It's not easy after a while. Tony should always do all this stuff for audition days. Like it's not easy. We want you to have it. So Amanda will get the rest of it out there too, so you can see it.
And I can go get the stuffed animals if y'all really want to see them.
Go get a stuffed animal. Yes,
I can go get them.
Go get them. We can talk till you get back. Go get them. We have things we can talk about.
Yes.
Yeah. Now it's back to me and Tammy.
Whoa.
That's it, kids. No, just kidding. We're just kidding, folks. Just kidding. We love that. But yeah, Kenneth Clark's birthday. Kenneth Clark's turning 40 tomorrow, Amanda.
Happy early birthday, Mr. Kenneth.
Do you have any advice for him for turning 40?
40 is the new 25. So kick it up a notch.
My advice is I actually liked 40. I really did. It felt really good to reach that milestone. And I felt like I'm not a kid anymore. Like for real, we're not a kid anymore. But you still have life ahead of you. You have I changed a lot of my life at 40. And so so congratulations. Not many people get to 40. So but we made it. And so I think it'll be great. I think it's gonna be a great year for you. Right, Tammy? A great year.
Absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
So oh, thank you, Ethel. I appreciate that. I work hard for you guys. I do. I try to give you all kind of goodies. I try to. Honestly, thank you, Miss Tammy. Yes, that's our advice. Our advice for you. You've been a faithful watcher of this show for a long time.
Yes, you have.
You're a fan.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, very appreciated. So good.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you as when she comes back, of course, we'll get into it. But so you caught up on Bold finally, Tammy, because you weren't here last week.
Well, we weren't on last week.
I meant 2 weeks ago. Oh, were you 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Oh, we had Candace with us. Okay.
Yeah.
What have you thought about the last 2 weeks of Bald?
So I am behind. So I am here today to literally what happened this week. Tell me what happened this week because I am behind. Okay. So I'll be one of those. So what happened here? You're kidding me. Oh my gosh. So.
Yes. Happy early birthday, rest of the kids. 42 people are watching, so please hit that like button.
Yes.
You can.
So I'm sure there are some folks in here who are behind like me who didn't catch everything this week and just
happens. Well, Tammy, it's only been really, folks, right? One storyline. Oh.
The one and only still. I want to know how many people know at this point that they've slept together. I want to know. There's a lot of things I want to know. So you break it down.
Well, that's not even the story. That's not the storyline. That's not it. It's the other storyline.
What are you talking about?
They're not even talking about Thomas and Open anymore. Now it's the other storyline. That's what I'm saying. Look at her face. You see, she doesn't even know. It's a whole other. It's came out of left field. I see some of you folks are already upset in the chat. It's about It's about Steffi, Finn, Sheila, Kelly, Ridge, and Leah.
Okay.
Yeah, you really have no idea. Oh my God. It's that's the storyline that's been happening the last 2 weeks. Laura B said she missed 2. She was on vacation.
Okay.
So you guys are going to hear.
You're going to have to break this down because it already sounds really nauseating.
Nauseating. I mean, seriously, I was like, again, I always say this: Bold has been bold. I would say of all the soap operas, they don't give an S or an F.
Well, I know you had mentioned, last week or the week before that maybe Finn is acting this way on purpose in order to lure Sheila into some false sense of, oh my gosh, my son loves me. Because if he's cracking and trying to bring her into the fold for real, then I'm really upset with the writers because it makes absolutely no sense.
Folks, you hear her talking. She doesn't know what's going on. You hear her talking, folks, right?
So
Oh, it's actually this is gonna be fun because you don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
Isn't it exasperating? Oh, she doesn't because she doesn't know. This is hilarious. This is gonna be a very interesting show. Okay, girl. Well, all I gotta say is I was wrong from 2 weeks ago.
Okay, that seldom happens.
I know.
So okay, I'm looking forward to this. Oh, look
at her caftan.
cute.
She brought a caftan too. You go, girl. Brought a caftan.
Okay, I went on the bus tour. Right, guys? I went on the KAL bus tour.
There you go. Kevin K. Link's charity bus tour.
Okay. And then I went
David.
to this very beautiful caftan. And I'll show y'all the bottom part. Look how pretty it is. It's got a fringe.
You like fringe?
Oh, fringe forever, forever
So
fringe.
I won that. I was so excited. And she came over and started like showing me how to do it and everything. And I felt special.
You are special.
We said at the same time. You were special. Yeah.
And then
That's so cute. Oh my God, it's so cute. I have a wallet like that. It's so cute.
Why didn't they put his picture on it?
I know, I was wondering that. And
Right?
Dollar bill.
is that not adorable?
That's really cute.
It's like a little dollar bear.
Right, should be his face on it.
Yeah, I want his face.
Well, Tammy. Yeah, we want his face also. Yes. I'm like, yes. That's so funny. So you got to meet everybody you wanted to meet, right?
Yeah, and you get this,
That's
Ooh.
nice. That's nice.
the booklet, and it has all the photos and for them to sign.
Nice.
And I just want everyone to know.
Oh, here she goes.
Okay? I just want everyone to know. Annika wrote, "You look
Hot.
hot." Just so everyone knows.
So sweet.
Kids all did Don smell rich.
Yes.
You can ask Tammy that too. Does Don smell rich?
Yes.
Tammy's
Sweet,
better
sweet
too.
aroma.
He was super nice.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. I'm next. I mean, I got a handshake, but I'm next one day to talk to him. I will be a little school.
I know. I got to hug him.
And you're fired. Bye.
Yeah.
So
It was good knowing you guys.
yeah, goodbye. Thanks. So Amanda, Tammy hasn't watched Bald, so she has no idea what's going on.
I have no idea what's going on.
I mentioned a couple of things. She's like, "What?" So this is gonna be a fun episode. It's gonna be us talking about it and her reacting. She doesn't
Okay.
really- So I was just telling her that these are the names. Everybody's talking in chat, right? These are names: Finn, Sheila, Kelly, little Kelly, Ridge. I actually Hope is pretty funny in this whole thing.
Yeah,
Hope is actually hilarious in this thing. She's like,
she is.
she's so unbothered right now.
She is.
Well, I've got Wyatt. Who am I missing?
Liam.
Liam and Steffi. Yeah, that's all they've been doing for the last 2 weeks. Everybody's saying Team Finn. Well, folks, let's start out.
Well, when last I left off, nobody knew that Sheila had saved Kelly. She did save her, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, and then the preview showed Finn standing up for Sheila, saying, she saved Kelly's life. You should cut her some slack or whatever.
Yes.
So go.
He says that. Meanwhile, back at
the ranch.
At the ranch, he doesn't know that Steffi and Liam kissed. But
Right.
he said, when she started going off on him, he brought up my mother. He goes, "My mother isn't the real problem. It's Liam." And she kind of he looks at her face like, "Girl,
Yeah.
you twice."
It's true.
She knows it's true. She's like, "But my kids." So I get her fiercely trying to protect her kids. So she moves out.
Steffi moves out.
The kids.
Yes.
And he was crying. Tanner Tanner's
He was
acting his ass off.
crying.
Tanner's been acting his ass off, right? Hope is shady and loving it. She's loving it. So he's like, don't leave me. I made a mistake. But then when Lee came over and found out, Lee wanted to beat his ass. She's like, what? She's like, Naomi was so hilarious.
She did.
For defending Sheila.
First.
Right. Okay.
The thing was, what Finn had said is so true. He goes, he took that video. He didn't come to me and confront me. He's been saying it the whole time. He
Okay.
went straight to you to break us up.
He went straight to Steffi. Of course.
Of course. Right? I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but she's like, it's not about him. It's about what you did. And now he goes, okay, I apologize. I don't, why were you hugging her? Because I don't, she's my birth mother. And I think there's a thing where he was saying, like, nobody allowed him to really handle that. They're just like, she's evil. She's evil. She's good. It's like, that's his birth mother. He had a moment. He doesn't know what that means. He doesn't know. He just feels a connection or whatever. But he's like, but I love you. I love the kids. Obviously, I mean, it's gonna be fine. She's like, no, I'm going to granddad's. I'm going to, I know I'll be safe there. She leaves.
So where is she? At Eric's?
At Eric's.
She and both of the kids?
Yes.
Okay. And Lee came out. How did Lee find out? Or
he came over to talk.
Just visit? And then
Finn, and he was like, I need you. I'm so upset.
Oh.
And he was crying on her, his mother. And then he brings up what happened. She was like, what? She also want to say, what the fuck? So she wanted to say something. She was like, oh, she was so good.
She did. She said, she told him, she was like, of course she left. Right. Of course she did. Like, what? You asked her to give Sheila slack. Why would you do that? That's dumb. Why? Right. What are you doing? And then why would you hug her? And I honestly feel sorry for Finn because it was just like a moment of weakness. Like Sheila walked up.
It was a moment of weakness. He hugged her twice at the police station, and then at the court. He's having moments of weakness.
He had 2 moments of weaknesses.
Well, so did Steffi and Liam.
They did.
Is that out yet?
No.
Oh, God bless America. Come on.
I know, right?
So Finn and Lee get into it. Oh my God, so they get into it. Whatever. She's like, you gotta fix your marriage. She's like, you gotta fix your marriage. His thing is, it's Liam. It's Liam. He could have came to me, which I agree with him on that too. He knew what he was doing. So then they did something I did not know they were going to do. Again, I've been bold. Finn goes to Liam's, the office.
It was amazing. You got to watch it, Tammy.
When you watch it, is
what day is it? Because I have it all recorded. I have, it's still there. So
the line of the week. Everybody's commenting in this chat. The line of the week is "you little puke." That's what Finn called Liam.
You little
Sheila
instead of you little shit.
Yeah, the Sheila came out and Finn.
And
Sheila came out. I loved it.
Oh, it was so good. Finn was like confronting him, and you know what? Liam admitted everything. Oh yeah, he got him smart. First of all, folks, I wrote on Twitter because it got a little mixed up in the translation. Later, I wrote on Twitter, Liam has gigantic balls for what he's doing.
Right.
I was about Scott Kifton's balls. It's about the character, meaning
right.
It's a thing, not much about his actual ball sack. Let me just get that out there.
People are weird.
I was like, I don't know his ball sack. I've never seen it, so I have no idea what it looks like. I was gigantic.
Right.
That's such a weird. Couldn't the writers have come up with a better?
It was so funny. The way he said it was just like, because he was so angry, it just made me laugh. And then
I thought he was gonna say punk.
That would have been good.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then Liam got smug. I was like, oh, I know how to love Steffi too.
Yeah, he admitted it.
He admitted it.
He didn't even say like, no, I'm not trying to undermine your marriage or anything. He admitted, he's like, oh yeah, I want her back. I know how to love her. Yeah.
I was shocked. I was like, what? He was like, I go, oh yeah.
He's such a piece of shit.
Thank you.
And I cannot wait for Hope to find. Does Hope know about this?
Oh yeah. Oh, we'll get to Hope in a second.
But she doesn't know about Liam saying, I want Steffi back.
No, he knows. Well, he kind of knows. Hope kind of knows a little bit. Wait, okay, we'll get there in a second.
She's suspicious of it, yeah.
Her part's funny. We're still at this part.
Okay.
So Liam is like, you weren't here. You didn't see it. And I was like, he just like, and you could tell Finn wanted to beat his ass. He's like, he goes,
yeah, he was like, you don't know our history. You weren't around to see how much in love we were.
I know. Thank you, Tammy. I know. I seriously. And he's like, you're talking about my wife. You're talking about my wife.
Yeah. He was like, that's my wife.
That's my wife. He was getting so mad. He was walking in circles, getting mad. He's like, that's my wife. You're talking about. And Liam had a little smile on his face.
Unbelievable.
I know.
He did.
Unbelievable.
He was like, well, I don't like to protect my family. He's like, that's not your family. He goes, it is my, sorry to tell you, she's my, I love Kelly and Steffi.
And they're my family, yeah.
And they're my
Liam's
family.
world needs to be burned down to the ground.
I was just like, what about Hope? Like literally.
Oh, yeah, left her in the dust. The minute she signed, he was on to Steffi. Didn't even look back.
Yeah, that's all. You're right. He did say this. Liam said he hid his feelings for Steffi all this time.
Liam said, he's a spineless piece of shit.
Oh, Candace flaked out on me yesterday saying that she had some family thing and she couldn't, or an aunt wants her or something. I was like, bye, bitch. We'll see you later. So she's not here now. Okay. So it's just the originals. You go, yes, Tammy. They're all yes, Tammy. No, it was Tammy. When you watch it, you go, now you know, but us seeing it in the moment.
It's sick to my stomach. But I do want to see, we seldom see Finn like that. So I do want to see him get all in Liam's face.
Oh, he did.
But the fact that Liam responded smugly, that would have shocked me.
Oh, you'll be shocked.
That would have been, oh my God.
You were shocked too. Like, he's thinking, this motherfucker, he's not lying. He didn't care.
Yeah, no.
Unbelievable.
I was like, what?
Talk about entitlement. Like that word's so overused nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
But that's what he is. He's just a little piece of.
He's like, he goes, stay away from my wife, stay away from my family. He goes, I have a kid with her. I'm not going to stay away from her.
Wow.
I love Tommy's reaction. It's so funny. I love it. He did.
He needs to dig deep and bring out his Sheila. Because Liam needs to be.
So that whole thing happens, right? I mean, it was gone down. It was going down. Well, Liam goes to Steffi at Eric's. Look at the man who knows.
That's the first thing he did. Ran straight to Steffi to go tell.
He's a coward. What happened? Look what happened. I can tell you what happened. Your husband, look what he did. Look what he said.
Yeah, exactly.
Such a whiny little piece of crap. Oh my God.
But Steffi is falling for it, I think.
Of course
she is.
They showed a montage. They showed a montage.
I'm so sick of these montages. I'm so sick of it.
The montage.
Oh my God.
I actually thought of Tammy, the montage. They showed a montage.
God.
Liam is doing literally what Thomas was doing with no shame. Exactly. Liam has just said, he keeps saying to everybody, I don't know why I gave you up. And he said that to Steffi. What was wrong with me? Why did I give you up?
Oh my God.
Like hope never happened. Like hope just never happened.
Yeah, like hope don't matter at all. Hope doesn't even.
You're a beautiful and smart and vivacious woman and blah, blah, blah. And Steffi, and V. Lewis, you're right. Steffi was saying, and Jacqueline is just she's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Every time I watch her, it's like, Jacqueline McKinnis is so pretty. Anyway, so she's really scared. I think number one, she really is scared and trying, I don't be too terrible more montages. She's trying to save her kids. Sheila is a threat for her. She's saying, you were shot by him. I was shot by her. She left us for, like, I get stuff. I think Steffi really is scared. I think they're really scared.
And Liam is taking advantage of that.
Yeah.
That's what we keep saying. because
Very much.
we'll get to that in a second. We'll cut to at the Forrester Creations, and it comes out that she's moved out. Then we get the granddad, and she's kind of split with Finn and Hope. Oh my God. It was hilarious. She was just like, "Who think I'm not part of that anymore?" Smiling, and Brooke's like, "This doesn't bother you?" Well, of course I don't want anything to happen between Finn and Steffi. But she's like, Liam got figured out, I guess. And she's like so unbothered. It is hilarious.
I love it.
Oh, she's like, see, before,
yep.
I would be freaking out right now. Like as soon as I found out Steffi's single or Steffi's alone, I'd be losing my mind, freaking out, thinking, oh my God, what does this mean for my marriage? She's like, now, I don't care.
Don't care.
Wow,
like,
that's awesome.
I'm out of it
Good
now.
for her.
Remember, she called it. She called it.
Yeah.
So now her and Finn are like, hello, it's these two. They saying it. So, but Hope's reaction was, oh my God. And Brooks is like, what? Oh, what? And so he's like, not part of my life, whatever. But Ridge goes to Finn.
Okay.
Talk to him. And you disappointed, you disappointed me. And I put my good little girl in your hand and stuff. And he goes, I feel bad for that. However, comma. He didn't say however, comma. But he was like, for however, comma, it's Liam. And he's like, you got to take responsibility. He goes, no, it's Liam. And he explains the whole thing. He can't. So Ridge goes to Liam.
Okay.
That was actually kind of hilarious. It were 2 different days. He had him end with the question, and then the next day picked it up. And yeah, Hope definitely, because she called it. But he goes to Liam. He's like, so yeah, I heard what's going on, blah, blah. And he starts talking, and he goes, what are your feelings about my daughter? And Liam's like, he's like, yeah. He's like, and he started talking. He goes, that brings you back to my original question. What are your feelings about my daughter? He's like,
yeah.
And
he said, I want to know your intentions. And I want to know what you're thinking. What's your intentions towards my daughter? And then when Liam said, well, you know how he is. He like him hauled around, but he finally said, oh yeah, I want her back. Like I want another chance or whatever. Ridge goes,
No, Rich did. No, what Rich did, he took a whiskey. He looked at me and was like, and walked out. Remember,
he was like, but before he left, he said, ooh, Finn is not going to like that.
He did say that. He goes, Finn's not going to like that. He goes, I told Finn. And everybody was talking, everybody's like, oh, you talked to Finn. Their face, Tammy, I can't. I know Tammy's hilarious. So he was like, Finn ain't going to like that. And he goes, oh, we already talked. And Rich was like, what? He goes, oh, we already told him. He goes, your daughter's just so what? I don't know why I gave her up. He keeps saying, I don't know why I gave her up. And Rich took a swig of Bill's bourbon and looked at him and just walked out. He was like, he was kind of shaking his head like, and just he had nothing else to say. He just walked out. That's how Friday ended or whatever. Like he just kind of like, he was just like.
And I can't help but think of all of Steffi's issues with Brooke. And you're this, you're that. This whole, you keep flipping back and forth between men all of your life. Steffi just needs to keep her trap shut.
Thank you.
And
that makes me mad too, Tammy, because they always say that.
After everything that Finn and Steffi went through when everyone thought Finn was dead, and in that beautiful moment was it Italy or Rome? Yeah, where they see each other for the first time. To have this happen makes me sick to my stomach. And I really hope. I really desire Finn to just kick the living crap out of Liam.
Me too. I wanted him to punch him so hard.
I want him to fight for his marriage. I don't want him to go, okay, you know what? You guys want to be together, fine.
Oh, no, so Friday, so let me tell you. So Friday, that's how it ended. After all of that, he went back, went to Steffi at Eric's, and was like, I'm not giving you up.
Yeah.
Okay. Finn goes, I'm not giving you up. I'm not going to let him take advantage of this and come in and take my family. He's like, no. Because I'm not giving you, because I'm not letting you go. You need to come home with me. I can protect you. I can protect us. I don't need to be here. I'm not, but he said, I'm not giving you up.
Mhm.
Liam is going to play that card.
Oh,
Steffi, Finn can't protect you. I'll protect you. Finn,
Oh yeah, that's
gonna
what he's already doing.
weaseling his way in there and take advantage again of Steffi's fears and oh my living word.
they're all with Tammy. They're all with Tammy.
Look, Liam, he's gonna be following Finn around with a camera.
Yeah, with a camera all the time, with a camera. Because he was right. When he said that, he goes, because Finn keeps saying, he took that footage. Sure, yes, I hugged her. I take responsibility of that. But he didn't come to me and confront me. He went straight to Steffi.
Of course.
Well, but Liam at first was like, his whole thing at first was, well, I wanted to know about her husband, her family, so he could talk to him. And then, but now at the end, he's kind of like, well, she needed to know. Like, he's smiling. He is smiling. It's like, Liam is right there. I mean, Finn is right.
Finn is right. That's exactly what he's doing. He's trying to break them up.
But at first, tried to play
And
off like,
he even said, oh, Finn said, oh yeah, you're really some kind of hero, huh? Going around and breaking up marriages and can't pick who you want to be with. You're really some hero, huh? Yeah. And I was like,
and Finn said, I'm a doctor. I know how to take care of a child. As I feel bad for turning away. We said it happens all the time. He goes, but I'm a doctor. I'm the person I save lives every day. I was like, that's right, motherfucker. Tell him,
good for him.
You did.
I still can't believe though that he turned his back on the little girl.
I know. Like Candace, and I talked to some other parents. I guess it does happen now.
I'm sure it does, but
it does. I say for me, I was a young parent. I had a house, an apartment, and I lose my daughter all the time. When she started crawling, she would crawl.
Crawling.
And a couple times I'm like, she's here somewhere. Like I always found her. Never go time. But like you turn away, it's like a split second. It seems like this was so crazy. And so I know that it can happen.
So to Amanda's point that Liam is going to be following Finn around with the recorder, I hope Finn starts tailing him and Steffi and finds them in another kiss.
Well, probably.
That has to come out soon.
I know, it's irritating. Then will Finn still want to be with Steffi, or will he be mad?
I think he'll go beat the living crap out of.
I think so too.
Liam.
I hope he does.
I think so too. I think he's still going to see it as Liam taking advantage.
Yeah.
Because he did. Well, he did. He kissed Steffi. Wasn't like see? They're making a very big distinction. Hope kissed Thomas, so he kissed back. Liam kissed Steffi. The first time she didn't really kiss back. You tell she really didn't kiss back. It was kind of like,
yeah.
That second time, I think she leaned a little bit there. But again, he started it. So that could be her defense. Well, he kissed me.
He started it.
I mean, I've never had a guy just all of a sudden kiss me out of nowhere. I mean, like that, but I'm sure it happens. But no, but you know what I mean? Like that. So I think Finn will be like, this MFer, like he's really trying to do this. And because I believe he does love Steffi.
Yeah.
I believe Finn does love Steffi.
Yeah, he does.
I believe also, and people can disagree with me or whatever, I just feel like he never had a chance to really fully handle the Sheila situation. It was just that here's your birth mother. He thought it was something good, and it was completely this horror. She's horrible. So I think there was some residual feelings of like I didn't fully get like Hope, almost like Hope. You can't be with Thomas. 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 Well, now you won't be with Thomas.
Well, people, were trying to talk her out of having a relationship with her father.
True.
Right? And Hope said, I'm a grown woman now, and if I choose to have a relationship with him, then that's my choice. And if I get hurt because of it,
then that's on me.
He's not anything. He's not a psycho killer.
I forgot about that. Finn and Vinny fought. That's right. With a paternity test. Where they fought in the office. That's right. So Finn does have a little something in there. That's right.
For sure.
I forgot about that. That's right. Thank you, Ethel, bringing that up. I forgot about that.
So does Brooke know about any of this?
Yeah, no, she knows that because Steffi's gone to work. In the middle of all this, she's gone to work. Like, you should be here, girl.
I know. I was like, what's she doing at work?
What are you doing at work? Like, girl, go to a lot, probably be at work. And that's why it was her on one end of the table, and Brooke and Hope on the other side, like, we're so sorry you're going through this other stuff. And they had a regular conversation. That's why I said Hope was totally unbothered. Because then Steffi left. This was I was like, not my problem, basically. And it's like,
I love it.
oh, it's hilarious. You'll love it. It's hilarious.
I love it.
And Hope's guy, she got a man. Hope got a man. She's like, I got me that man. And he just want me, bitches. No, that's what she's looking at. But so yeah, she knows they're all up to speed that Kelly almost drowned.
Right. Okay.
Sheila saved her. They're all up to speed of that. And that Sheila saved her and that Finn defended Sheila. So they all know that.
Okay.
And they know that she moved out. And that granted, but no one knows about the kiss yet. You know, they don't know about the kiss yet.
Wyatt knows, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Wyatt knows.
Because Wyatt was the first one who was like, come on, bro. You want her to, like, he was the first one to get out of her.
Yeah.
But and he's like, he's all coy. Well, after this last couple of weeks, he ain't coy anymore. He wants Steffi. He can't imagine why he broke up with her in the first place.
That is such a slap to Hope's face.
When Hope finds out, she's gonna be like,
because you're right. He keeps saying, I don't know why I left her. I like Hope don't even exist. Right. Like, they didn't just have a whole kid and everything together.
Right.
Like, what?
I was like, dang, that's so rude. I'm like, that's so rude.
Look, guys, I got this in my swag bag.
Very nice.
I love swag bags.
Kenneth, I was going to say, Bill doesn't know about this, right?
He doesn't, no.
So what do you think his reaction is going to be?
Hilarious. I'm sure it'll be hilarious. I can't wait to hear what Bill has to say. Because Bill's hilarious. I can't wait.
I forget. Does Bill believe that Liam and Hope should always be the end game, or was he team?
Don't know.
He was he was team Steffi. Remember?
Remember he liked Steffi. Remember he liked
because he's in love with Steffi himself.
Liam, like, who does he think his son should be with?
I don't know.
Steffi.
He should be alone.
I think Liam should suffer for a little while.
Yeah.
Oh, he totally should suffer for a little while.
I feel the same way about Liam that I felt about Ridge a while ago.
Me too. Like hit Liam with some pine cones, Tammy.
What is it?
Hit Liam with some pine cones.
There.
Why also Liam? You need to talk to Finn about why he hugged Sheila instead of running to Steffi. No, Wyatt was telling him all the. Wyatt was on to Liam. Wyatt caught Liam. He was on to Liam. Because everybody agrees. You should have went to Finn and said, "What the f?"
Yeah.
We're the men of the family. We probably should try to figure this out. Almost like what Bill and Ridge did. They came together. It was like, we got to support the family. That's what he should have did. Nope. He wanted Steffi, so he went straight to Steffi and said, "Look what your husband did."
Yeah.
Oh, that's totally horrid. I totally get it. But Wyatt, you're right. You guys in the chat, Simone. Wyatt told him, "Say you should go to Liam. You should go to Finn."
Yeah.
That's what you should have done. Yeah, that's Finn's mother. This is Finn's family. But see, Liam thinks it's his family.
That he just stood in the corridor and was just videotaping the whole thing is so subhuman.
It's weird.
It's just like creepy and cowardly.
Okay, just saying in chat, Bill is Team Steffi because Bill wants Steffi too. I know there's a whole Steffi Bill.
Yeah, he's always been Team Steffi.
And Kenneth, of course, is trying to get to be Bill's child. Of course, Kelly Bill's child. He's been trying.
Oh, they brought that up.
They brought it up, Kenneth.
That could still be a possibility.
What do you mean they brought it up?
Don Diamont actually answers that question. It's a video of him talking about Kelly being his.
Yeah, they brought that up at the event.
They brought it up.
And he said, it's always a possibility.
Always. So if that happens, I gotta go straight to social media to see what Kenneth Clark has to say. I mean, first time I have to go straight to social media, like, okay, Kenneth Clark, what are you saying?
Do a special episode for Ken.
For Ken, we'll do a special for you. Because if that ever happens, it'll be a special episode for you. Oh yeah, and Liam said, oh my God, that's right, V. Lewis. Tammy, Liam said, I took off my hope goggles. And I see who you are, Steffi. When he said hope goggles, these writers are just bold. I'm like, how about that? He said, it gets better and better, Terry. He's like, it's better and better. He said hope goggles.
Oh my God. I
Just
forgot about
taking
that.
no responsibility at
Done.
all
Thank you.
for anything.
I forgot.
I forgot about that too. That line was a big one too. That's right.
Liam makes me
Friggin'
sick.
believable.
Oh,
Like, he makes me sick. I never thought that I would say I want hope with Thomas.
I can't.
I'm beginning to think.
Yeah,
well,
I can't
Hope is
wait
right.
for Brooke to confront Liam.
That's be next. That's
I can't wait for her to just tear into him.
Well, I can't wait for him to hear how he's waxingly really talking about how much he loves Steffi. Because Brooke loves her daughter, and I know Brooke be like, "Excuse me, what about my daughter?" I can see Brooke saying that. Like, what about Hope? I can see Brooke saying that totally. And Liam, he's just like, Hope did not exist. He's been acting like Hope doesn't even exist. So folks, is Hope right then? After all of this, was Hope correct in the first place? And so Thomas is a little crazy. We're like a little cuckoo crazy in our lives. So, but he loves Hope only.
Oh, crazy.
He's a little crazy. He only loves. Oh yeah, and Taylor doesn't know either. Taylor finds out this week also. As I said, this show has been amazing. I've been running home to watch the show every day. It's been amazing. It's because it's like they don't even care. They're seriously. As I said, I publicly apologize. I have to publicly apologize. I did it before, but I'll do it again. I publicly apologize to all you guys like a year or so ago, like, James is going to happen. They're going to put Steffi and Liam together. I was like, no, they're not going to do that. They got Finn. They're not going to do that. They put it through so much. You guys are right. I'm really wrong. I'm completely wrong. Completely wrong. You guys are completely right. I never thought they would do this left turn. Like, literally, this left turn. Like, you don't even talk about Hope at all. Or Beth. Or Douglas. Hayes and Kelly are my family. That's it.
Yeah, it's weird. He's like, all of a sudden,
Right.
Hope don't exist anymore.
But again, Hope skipped to Maloon over here. She's like, not my problem.
I love it.
Oh, you'll love it. She's hilarious.
Monica must have had so much fun doing that.
Yes.
She must have just
she is.
relished.
But Kathy Kelly Lang was hilarious because her reaction was like, "What, you don't care?" Like, not my problem.
I know everyone, RJ too. Everyone's reaction to Hope is like, wait, you're not gonna fight for Liam? What's
She's like, no.
like what? What?
Off
They're
this
all- they're all
merry-go-round. Bye.
But she said that. But you guys were not listening to her, folks. Not you guys. Not you guys. The folks on the show were not listening to her. She kept saying, I don't want the merry-go-round of my parents. She's like, I will never be number one or only. And she's right. They cheated once on her already. Like Tammy said earlier, they already cheated once. And like she said, I forgave you
Yep.
sex and a baby. You can't forgive me for a kiss? Like,
I know.
Yeah.
F you, motherfucker. I mean,
If your default button is I want a divorce, again, here are the papers then, because we're done.
Right. Bruce like, are you sure? Oh, she's like, oh yeah, she's like, I'm sure. I mean, Hope was like, I'm sure. Was Douglas at Henry Samry wasn't at the fan event, was he? No.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, he was, okay.
Mhm. He was with his dad.
You get pictures of him, did you?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I didn't make it. You only had so much time for, you had to just pick who you wanted most.
Who looks like Hope? Tammy or Amanda? He says somebody looks like Hope. Hope's a blonde. Look at Hope.
What is it?
Somebody, Rebecca says the girl talking kind of looks like Hope. Like, which one? That's funny. Yeah, no kids. There's kids on GH every day. Yeah, I know. Everybody says Hope was right. I guess she was. And Thomas Lee does only have eyes.
It's because he's obsessed with her.
You know what? I was probably obsessed with me too. Shit, I don't get a little crazy. I don't care. What's my obsessed? Might think I'm the best thing since sliced cheese. I don't want that. Shit. I don't think Hope really forgave him completely. Well, Well, I think you're right. I think on some level, there's always some there. She never trusted him again. But I think she did trust him enough to continue.
Right.
I think she was like, okay, this happened, but okay. Hope doesn't want Liam's little balls when Thomas says big ones. Well, I haven't seen anybody's balls, but I mean, I can only imagine. I can only imagine.
We cannot confirm or deny any balls.
As we can neither confirm nor deny.
Exactly. My friend Brianna told me Macy was there. No, she was there for the it was the blast from the past, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's right. So you guys, there was a blast from the past night.
Yep, I went to that. I went to that. I went to all of them.
So yeah, so that's what that is.
The Y&R one ended early. It started late and ended early. So I did not get a bunch of people at Y&R. And there was a lot of people there too.
Yeah.
We have similar nail color.
I have the navy.
And,
I have navy on.
I do.
I have silver.
So that was the only storyline. There was
Yeah.
no Thomas.
That's it.
There
That's
was
it. That's
holy
it.
moly.
Holy cannoli. Yeah, that was it. That was it.
I think that was it, right?
No, seriously, that was it. Because they didn't talk about, there was nothing else. They talked about,
Sheila wasn't on.
well, her and Deacon a while back, you saw the episode with back, not this week. She wasn't on. No, she wasn't on this week.
Okay.
I'm back, Daddy. You know, that was.
So how bad did it get with Kelly? Like, did she drown? Like she was drowning, or
She was drowning. Sheila got her out. Liam did take her right away from Sheila.
Liam?
No, Finn.
Sorry, Finn.
Finn. Okay. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, she's like,
But
Kelly's fine.
okay.
Yeah, Kelly's on.
Yeah, she's fine. Yeah.
She's good. She's good.
Okay.
She's never strayed from. Look at her father, Deacon, was carrying a torch for Brooke too. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, in the reality.
No, she was so cute, huh? The little girl, she was so cute. She kept telling, she would always adding, "Oh, it wasn't Finn, it was his mom."
It's his mom. She was saying it was his mom.
Yeah.
And I go, Lee? She goes, no.
No.
She goes, no. Sheila. I was like,
That's the other scene I want to see is Lee and Finn and her.
Oh yes.
Oh, she was mad, Tammy.
I can't
she
wait
was
to see
mad.
Naomi did a great job. She was
See, no one's on Finn's side. I feel bad for him because they're all just like, no, you have to hate her, period. No.
Yes.
And he's like, but I don't know what happened. Like something just came over me. I didn't mean for it to happen. And
I believe him. And I believe that he doesn't want anything to happen about him and his family. I think he knows I think he really does get it. And that's why he's trying to tell Stephanie, I made a mistake. I know I don't know where it came from. I'm sorry, I don't know where it came from. He's not gonna lie to her and tell her anything. He's telling her too. I don't know where it came from. But I also get, hi McFloyd, hi Duan. But I know that he feels bad.
Yeah.
I think he feels bad. I think he really does. I think he is kind of confused a bit. But he does love Steffi and the kids.
Absolutely.
And she sees it. And she sees it. She's like, Steffi's kind of like, I know you do, but I think Steffi really is scared also. She goes, I can't.
She should be.
She goes, I can't sleep. I hear a noise. I'm like,
yeah. No, she should be.
PTSD, yes, she should. She totally should be.
Yeah, because Sheila will turn on them at some point.
Right,
that's
exactly.
the nature of who she is.
And that's her point.
Right.
No, she's a psychopath.
Right.
We know her. They know her history. He only knows a piece of it. But their whole point is, even the piece that you know should be enough to keep you.
Should be sufficient enough for you to have nothing to do with her. Yeah.
That's the word. Sufficient enough.
Wait,
yes.
You're just not gonna be with your husband? Like, I don't understand. Like, you can't. So you're just not gonna be with him ever? Like, he can't change it.
I don't think she planned that enough either. It was a heat of the moment, I think, for her. Just felt, I'll go to granddad's. I'll be safe. You know, that's for now. I really think she's talking about the kids at first. She's just like,
yeah, her moving out has less to do with what Finn did than it does her realizing that feeling safe with Finn is threatened, could now be gone, and her feeling terrified for her life and for her kids' life, and that's why she left.
I agree with Tammy on that.
You know, it's like my one safe place with my husband is now in question.
It's compromised.
is compromised because of little coward Liam and his little video to start with.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree with Tammy completely. That's what I think that's what it was at first. So she's like, I just save the kids. I don't feel safe. They had that great scene a couple weeks ago where she was scared in the kitchen, and
That was horrible. I was freaking out.
and me too. I know, me too.
I just kept checking that door, the sliding door, to make sure it was locked, and like she needs blinds on that door.
I know.
Yeah.
Like I'd want privacy. Like just close the blinds. I'd be afraid I'd turn and she would be at the glass.
Or remember on, thank you, McFloy. Everybody thank McFloy for the super chat. Thank you. Sheila forfeited all rights to the film. She left him to die when Steffi wanted to call the police. Sheila shot her, no mother would ever. We agree. I'm saying we agree.
I agree.
Totally. Yeah, we agree. We agree. And you're right. Kids never tell you to their parents, even when they're told to stay. That's so true, David. I had kids. I know they're little brats. I totally exactly. They are. They're little brats. And my kids, they never listen. They listen to you sometimes. They feel like it. They do what they want sometimes. I mean, I tell you, don't do that, and they'll do it, and you're like, I just told you not to do that. Like what the f? So that's what kids do. So everybody has to romanticize my kids. Let me tell you the real truth. I'm just kidding. But yeah, kids be little shits. Trust me, they can be. Love them to death, but they can be. But yeah, it's just like, this is the only storyline. So I'm assuming folks are coming back this week. We're gonna start seeing more reactions. I guess Steffi's reaction, they ended on Friday with Finn saying, "Come home with me."
What does Eric have to say about this? Eric. Did they show Steffi moving?
They showed Eric for a minute, right? They showed him for a minute, but I think he was.
Yeah, she told Eric and Ridge what happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
They showed more.
And they were on her side because they said, "You're right. You got to get your kids out of the way. Like you can't have them around Sheila."
Yeah. But they showed.
And they're like, "What's wrong with Finn?"
Right. But Ridge was the one they showed more of. That he was the one going around. I said when he went to talk to Finn and to Liam, which is in character for him. He loves his daughter. They're very close.
Sure.
So it makes sense to go talk to them. But
you know how Ridge is.
Trying to chew out Finn, and Finn's like, okay. But with Liam, he was like, you can tell he's like, wait a minute, I've seen this before. This is me. Okay. You can look at it. He saw Liam, goes, that's what he said. What do you feel about my dad? He knew it. He knew the answer. But I'm saying my favorite thing was he downed that piece of bourbon and just looked at him, shook his head, and walked out. Didn't even say it, just walked out. There was nothing to say. And Liam was standing all goofy-eyed, whatever at the end. Like it's just like he told Steffi, he's carefully, because Tammy, Amanda, he was carefully wording it. He was like, I don't also happen in the future.
Yeah.
But if I ever get a chance, I'm not gonna blow it this time.
Oh my gosh.
He kept saying that. If you just give me one more chance.
Lies.
I'll never let you go, Tammy. If you just give me one more chance.
Tammy, just one more chance, Tammy. Just one more chance. I promise you. You're all taking back this week. Okay. I was saying, he kept saying this. He said it to her people. I don't know what the future holds, but if I ever get, he told the same thing. I don't know what the future holds, but if I ever get a chance again, I'm not blowing it. And she's going on maternity leave soon. I think it's coming up soon. She looks so beautiful. Oh my God. I don't keep saying it over and over again.
You look gorgeous at the
Amanda,
event.
when you met her, she had shorter hair, yeah? In person.
Yeah, she had short hair.
So her hair's still long on the show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she cut it. It's short now.
Yeah,
she looks so cute. She was so pretty there. I even told her, I said, no one expected you to come. I was like, no one would have been mad. And she was like, well, this baby could pop out today or 2 weeks from now. So I figured I'd just go ahead and come.
Yeah, I'm very curious to get more reactions. Because I say Taylor comes back this week. I'm sure Bill has to find out at some point. Deacon doesn't know anything either. So he doesn't know anything yet. So I mean, I'm sure. He's on the Sheila stuff. So I'm curious to see how that unfolds. He told Sheila we can't be together. Like, come on, we can't be together.
Why?
Like, it goes. That'll jeopardize my standing in the community.
True.
The restaurant, his relationship with Brooke and Hope. So I can't be.
True.
And she's like, "Come on, Daddy. Come on.
Yeah.
It's like, but it's like you can't. I mean, that's a tough one for him too.
I
It's
felt
like,
bad for him.
I do too, because he actually has a woman who, whether she's really into him or not, who knows, but he's getting it. And like you said, when she goes, it's been a long time. He's like, he knows he was in prison too. He's like, I know.
But because they make, like, I think they genuinely really like each other.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
I really think they do. So I feel bad for him because it's always like he can't have the one he wants, you know?
Right.
It's always like that.
Right. So yeah. So that's storylines, Tammy. So
Right.
good. So that's what happened the last 2 weeks. You know, exactly. That's all. You know, Hope knows. Minute Hope says, "Liam, I need you." See, that's the thing too.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, if I were Hope, I would play him. I'd bait him and have him come groveling to me, get into some kind of compromise situation and videotape it and say, see, this is how much he loves you, Steffi.
Dang, I love it. Tammy is ruthless.
Telling you.
Interesting. So that's your Bone Beautiful recap. Your Spirited, we want to recap. Here on Judgment. We'll be back next week. Hopefully with all three now. We'll do the Y&R too. I'll be caught up by then. I'm almost caught up. I had Big Brother this weekend. I took a day off yesterday, and I never have days off.
Good for you.
I went out of town, so I didn't. There were a couple things that happened, so I'm not going to rush myself just for the show. So we'll bring it back again next week. We'll be back on. We appreciate you guys for watching and listening to our shows. All you guys are listening at home. Hi, listeners.
Hi, guys.
We love you too. Make this show one of my top shows every single week. We appreciate that. And any Bone Beautiful actors watching this show, we love you also.
Yes.
Right, Amanda?
Yes.
Yes. Everybody, we love you. Hi, Andrea from England. I know you missed us. You've been busy with the grandchildren. Now she's back. It's good to see you too. Folks,
you know what I was going to tell you, James? I was going to tell everybody when I went to the studio, what I noticed is it's huge. The studio itself is huge, but the sets are tiny.
Yeah, all the sets.
Like, it's pretty amazing that they fit that many people into one area. Like when they have a wedding, they are packed in that room. Like,
well, that's why now you know about COVID.
It's so tiny.
But now you know about COVID, why they couldn't do that.
Mm. Yeah.
There's no ventilation. There's nothing. There's just all the sets are small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our set is small. Jason's set is small. They're all small. So you see why they couldn't do what they did during the COVID situation. You said get away from anybody. You're all breathing on each other.
Yeah, it's tiny.
Yes.
I was surprised.
Yes, Brooklyn, we always love having Tammy back. Yes, it was great having her back. She was here last time, but just one time she missed, but she was here last time. I did enjoy my day off, and I do deserve it. Thank you. I had a good time. Everyone, we'll see you next time, of course. A new episode of Bone Beautiful Podcast coming at all, Amanda?
Yeah, I'll try to get one out this week.
Do you want to try to get one out this week, kids? That's the best we can.
I'm sick, though. Give me a break.
Sick.